Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji, for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So today we are going to start discussing 7th chapter from first canto. So let me share my screen. So please recite along with me. Saunakau vacha nirgate narade suta
निर्गते नारदे सूता
Bhagavan Badarayanaha
भगवान् बादरायणः
Srutva Vamstad Avipritam
श्रुता वांस्तद् अभिप्रीतम्
Tata Kim Akarod Vibhuhu.
तथा किम् अकारोद विभुः.
What word meaning? Saunakaha, Sri Saunaka, Uvacha said, Nirgate, having gone, Narade, Narada Muni, Suta, O Suta, Bhagavan, the transcendently powerful, Badarayana, Vedavyasa, Srutvavan, here, Tat, his, Abhipritam, desire of the mind, Tataha, therefore, Kim, what, Akarot, did he do, Vibhuhu, the great. Translation and purport given by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rishi Saunaka, translation. Rishi Saunaka said, O Suta, the great and transcendently powerful Vyasadeva heard everything from Sri Narada Muni. So after Narada's departure, what did Vyasadeva do? Purport. In this chapter, the clue for describing Srimad Bhagavatam is picked up as Maharaj Parikshit is miraculously saved in the womb of his mother. This was caused by Drauni, Aswadhama, Acharya Drona's son, who killed the 5 sons of Draupadi while they were asleep, for which he was punished by Arjuna. Before commencing the great epic Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Vyasadeva realized the whole truth by trance in devotion. So today we will discuss 2 texts from 7th chapter of first canto. Second text. So we'll recite it again. Sutta uvacha Brahmanadyam Saraswatyam Asramaha Paschime Tate Samyaprasa iti prokta Rishinam Satra Vardhanaha. Third meaning. Sutaha, Sri Suta, Uvacha, said, Brahmanadyam, on the bank of the river intimately related with Vedas, Brahmanas, saints, and the Lord. Saraswatyam, Saraswati, Asramaha, cottage for meditation. Paschime, on the west. Tate, bank. Samya Prasaha, the place named Samya Prasa. Iti, thus. Proktaha, said to be, Rishi Nam, of the sages. Satra Vardhanaham, that which enlives entities, activities. Translation. Sri Suta said, on the western bank for the river Saraswati, which is intimately related with the Vedas, there is a cottage for meditation at Samyaprasa, which enlives the transcendental activities of the sages. Purport. The spiritual advancement of knowledge is suitable place. For spiritual advancement of knowledge, a suitable place and atmosphere are definitely required. The place on the western bank of the Saraswati is especially suitable for this purpose. And there is ashrama of Vyasadeva at Samyaprasa. Srila Vyasadeva was a householder, yet his residential place is called an ashrama. An ashrama is a place where spiritual culture is always foremost. It does not matter whether the place belongs to a householder or a mendicant. The whole Varnasrama system is so designed that each and every state of life is called an ashrama. This means this means that spiritual culture is the common factor for all. The brahmacharis, the grihasthas, the vanaprasthas, and the sannyasis all belong to the same mission of life, namely realization of the Supreme. Therefore, none of them are less important as far as spiritual culture is concerned. The difference is a matter of formality on the strength of renunciation. The sannyasis are held in high estimation on the strength of practical renunciation. So we'll discuss. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Once again, thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji, for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So today we are going to start with the 7th chapter of first canto. So in this, we will hear or discuss about Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled by Vyasadeva under the instructions of, how Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled by Vyasadeva under the instructions of Srila Narada Muni. The 7th chapter is actually titled with Son of Drona Punished. So how Son of Drona punished, what he did, and why he was punished, all those details we will discuss in this entire 7th chapter, upcoming slokas. So here, Rishi Saunaka asked, O Suta, the great and transcendentally powerful Vyasadeva heard everything from Narada Muni. So after Narada's departure, what did Vyasadeva do? So if you all remember, this Bhagavatam from beginning, it's all going with the questions and answers. So if you all remember the conversation between the sages of Naimisaranya, headed by Saunaka Muni and Suta Goswami, in the beginning of the first chapter of the first canto of the Bhagavatam, on the opening of Bhagavatam. So by seeing the eagerness of these Saunakadi Rishis, the sages, to hear about Krishna, so Suta Goswami decided to recite the Bhagavatam, which he heard from Sukadev Goswami. So before reciting the Bhagavatam, the Saunakadi Rishis asked so many questions to Suta Goswami. So in response to these questions asked by Saunakadi Rishis, Suta Goswami is answering all these questions. Now here again the Saunakadi Rishis continued asking a question: what did Vyasadeva do? Actually, Vasudeva, after hearing everything about Narada Mahamuni's previous life, how Narada Mahamuni actually got enlightened from the Bhakti Vedantas, and how he practiced going to the sacred place for meditation on the Supreme Lord, how he had a darshan of the Lord, and then Lord spoke to him. Then he became a perfect and went to deep meditation, pure devotional service. And when he quit his body in his previous life, he changed his body from material body to a complete spiritual body. In the spiritual body, he travels everywhere simply by singing the glories of the Supreme Lord, and then vibrating his transcendental instruments, Veena, which was given by Sri Krishna himself. In that way, he himself takes pleasure. So Narada Muni himself takes pleasure, and he helps others also. Yesterday also we discussed how Narada Muni helped Mrigari and Ratnakar. So they both become pure devotees with the association of Narada Muni. So Narada Muni, he himself takes pleasure and he helps others to become pure devotees. So now after Narada's departures, what did Vyasadeva do? This is the question now Saunakadi Rishis are asking. So, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says in this chapter, the clue for describing Srimad Bhagavatam is picked up as Maharaj Parikshit is miraculously saved in the womb of his mother. So now, Bhagavatam begins from the point where at the end of battle of Kurukshetra. So Maharaj Parikshit was miraculously saved by Lord Krishna. We'll discuss all those in the upcoming slokas. So here actually Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj who inquired from Sukadeva Goswami. So Sukadeva Goswami learned the Bhagavatam from the Vyasadeva, who compiled the Vyasadeva who compiled the Bhagavatam after hearing from Narada's instructions, Narada Muni's instructions on Bhagavatam. So he realized the entire truth about Krishna. So this is the linkage. So we have to understand. Now, in the second text. So now in the second text, so Narada Mahamuni, Suta Goswami responded. Narada Mahamuni, Vyasadeva, on his ashrama, he started meditation. So his ashrama is located in Samya Prasa, which is above the Haridwar. Still, still Vyasadeva's ashrama is still there. People used to visit in India. His ashrama, Vyasadeva's ashrama is situated on the river of Saraswati on the west side. So Paschime Tate, it is mentioned, Paschime Tate in the western side. And what is the importance of that place? Rishinam Shastra Vardanaha. So there, all the great sages and saintly persons used to perform sacrifices. So here what we have to understand, for spiritual advancement of knowledge, Prabhupada is clearly saying in the purport, for spiritual advancement of knowledge, a suitable place and atmosphere are definitely required. So, and an ashrama, so ashrama also mentioned here. An ashrama is a place where spiritual culture is always foremost. That's why we have for varnashrama system, right? By the varnashrama systems, the aim of varnashrama system is self-realization. Self-realization, which is the ultimate goal of life, which is to realize the self, ourself, which is the realized self, which is inside that Atma, and realization of the Supreme, realization of the Krishna. So the whole Varnasrama system is so designed that each and every status of life is called an asrama. That means the spiritual culture is a common factor for all. So Prabhupada explains here. So we know the Varnasrama systems. Varna means work. Asrama means the life, the how we lead the life. So in asrama we have four categories: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasi. All belong to the same mission of life, namely the realization of the Supreme. In old days, if you all remember, in old days, in our childhoods or very, very old days, formally, big saintly persons, they used to live in a forest. They used to live in the ashramas. Now, all the saintly persons, especially from ISKCON, they all are traveling. So instead of living in ashramas or forest, they all are traveling all over the world from ashrama to America, London, all over the world they are traveling because people forgotten the aim of life. So people are in general nowadays, all the people, we all forgot what is the aim of life. So if you see, generally, big person, they used to visit ashramas. But nowadays, people are not interested because all the people, it is clearly explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam, very beginning itself, dharma projita kaitavo. So this religiosity is completely neglected. And nowadays, those religiosity with the namesake, they are performed for fruitive intention only. So Krishna also mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, Vyavasayatmaka buddhi not possible. So if we are too much attached to the material intentions, bhoga aishwarya prasaktanam taya prahata chetasaha vyavasayatmaka buddhi samadau na vidiyate. So, in the minds, those who are attached to the sense enjoyment or material opulences, for them, this resolute determination of pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord is not possible. It does not take place. So, and also in the olden days, if you see the people who are not interested towards the devotional service or who are not interested for the self-realization, that percentage is very, very small in olden days. Very, very small. I remember in my village, most of the people when I was childhood, most of the people were devotionally inclined, but nowadays completely changed. So in olden days, formerly the number of people who were not interested were very, very small. But at present moment, complete opposite. Number of people interested are very, very small. That is the difference because of Kali Yuga. So therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started this Krishna consciousness movement. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he instructed so that people in this age are no more interested in their value of life. So all the people are in darkness. Therefore, Vaishnava, under the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, should go door to door, country to country, town to town, and preach Krishna consciousness for the benefit of others, for the benefit to uplift the fallen souls. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Prithivite ache yata nagaradi grama Sarvatra prachara haiva maranama. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire that on the surface of the globe, as many towns and villages are there, the Krishna consciousness movement should be spread. And everyone, especially India, he advised to take up this preaching activity. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, especially for whoever taken in the birth of India, Bharata bhumile haila manusya janma yara janma sarthakari kara para upakara. Bharata bhumile haila manusya janma. Whoever taken birth in the holy land, Bharata bhumi, India, janma sarthakari, to make their life successful and help others. Kara para upakara. Kara para upakara means help others. Para upakara means do well for the others or to the others. This is the highest welfare activity. So that is India's mission actually. But nowadays, because of Kali Yuga, not only in India, in everywhere, people are interested how to make money and live materially comfortably. So live materially comfortable. This is the aim. And nowadays, everywhere, entire world is happening this way only. How to earn money and live comfortably with all material facilities. But they do not know anything more than that. People have become interested only in bodily comforts. They do not know that we are not this body, we are the spirit soul. We have got different interest of the spirit soul than the bodily interest. The bodily interest is there, even in the animals also. Like cats and dogs, they also take care of their body as much as possible for them. So that's why Prabhupada says, if we simply take care of our body, do not take care of the ourself inside, do not take care of myself, the what I am what is my necessity? So then Prabhupada says it is a suicide actually. If you do not take care of our spirit soul inside, only if you take care of the body, that is nothing but suicide, Prabhupada says. So that is going on all over the world. So currently that is going on all over the world. People are interested only for the bodily comforts. They do not know what is within the body. There is a spirit soul, and he has got different types of business or missions. So all the people in general, they have forgotten. Therefore, Vaishnava, therefore, Vyasadeva has given us this literature. So this literature, so we discussed yesterday also how Narad Mahamuni become very happy and successful because in yesterday's text, all glory and success of Narada Mahamuni because he glorifies the activities of the personality of Godhead. And so doing, he himself takes pleasure and also enlimbs all the distressed souls in this entire universe. So that's how Narada Muni, he always Nama Rupa Guna Leela. He always chant Nama Rupa Guna Leela and he always glorifies. That's why he feels very success and happy within himself and he helps others. So I understood yesterday how Natnakar and Ratnakar become Valmiki Muni and Mrugari also become a pure devotee of the Lord. So here uh, Narad Mahamani instructed Vyasadeva. So Narad Mahamani is Vyasadeva's guru. So Vyasadeva presented, actually we have discussed all this. Vyasadeva, so Vyasadeva presented before Narad Mahamani saying, I have written so many books, Mahabharatas, Puranas, Vedanta Sustras, Upanishads, so many things, but I am not feeling very much happy. I am not satisfied whatever the work I have done so far. So Narada Mahamuni instructed him that you have done so many things. That's all very good, but you have not detailedly explained about the activities of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, you are unhappy. That's how Guru find out the loophole, or Guru find out the unhappiness, that distress, reason of distress from the Vyasadeva. So therefore you are unhappy. So I advise you that take up the writing of glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his pastimes. Then you will be happy. So by hearing that instructions from Narad Mahamani Vyasadeva, uh, uh, he followed. He started meditation after this sloka onwards. So Vyasadeva started meditation. He entered to a deep meditation and composed Srimad Bhagavatam. So thereby fulfilling his guru's order to spread the pure devotional service, all over the world. So Srila Prabhupada perfectly followed his guru's instructions to go to the West. So West and preach to uplift the fallen souls. Because of him, Prabhupada, he took seriously his guru's instructions, and because of him, now we know where we are, the ISKCON, status of ISKCON, we all know because of Prabhupada only. Because of him, we are discussing like this in the morning, and we are following devotional service today only because of Prabhupada. And um, and with this, we have to understand the essential role of guru, in guiding a devotee to the highest perfection. So we we have to understand the role of guru here. Although we have scriptures, even scriptures are telling us we have to learn the scriptures through a guru. Tat viddhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshante te gnanam gnaninas tattvadarshana. Even though we have so many scriptures, we can't understand on our own because of our intelligence is less. Kali Yuga, manda buddhi, manda bhagyam. Even though they are detailedly explained, everything is detailedly explained, it is not possible for us to understand. Because the scriptures itself is telling us we have to learn the scriptures through a guru. So we need to have a teacher who can teach us. Just like example, water flows from high position to a low position, right? Similarly, the knowledge also flows from a guru to disciple who is in low position. So that is the reason guru's role is very very important here. We need to follow the strictly the guru's instructions. So Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur says, you take the instructions of guru and take it as your life sustaining medicine. He says, life sustaining medicine. Take the instructions of guru as life sustaining medicine. So sometimes people are very sick, but there is a medicine. If we do not take the medicine, uh, if they take the medicine, then only they will be cured. But if they stop the medicine, then they will get sick again and again, and they will finally die. They cannot be cured. So following the guru's instructions is like medicine. So we have to follow in our life also. We have to follow Siksha Guru's instructions, Diksha Guru's instructions, especially. Uh, uh, Following the instructions that Guru gives is like a medicine, life sustaining medicine. If you take it, then we will move towards Krishna. We will advance towards Krishna. If you don't take it, then that's it. There is no spiritual life. Again, we have to rotate in this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So it's not possible to get out of this cycle. So from these verses, yeah, so we have to understand the importance of Guru and follow his instructions strictly to in order to make advance in towards Krishna. So with this, I would like to stop here. If any questions or suggestions, we can take it up.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Any questions, comments, reflections? Okay. If there are no questions, let's thank His Grace Bhaktiman Bhimsen Prabhu, chanting 3 times Hari Bol, for giving a nice Srimad Bhagavatam class. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
A few announcements. On April 3rd and 4th, we are planning in pilgrimage yatra to Gitanagari. Gitanagari is a 350 acres farming community which is located in Philadelphia, which was established by Srila Prabhupada when he came to America. He established one of the farm as Gitanagari. It's a self-sustained Vaishnava community. They will grow vegetables, milk, and they will live a simple living and high thinking. Very nice place to regenerate ourselves. We are going to stay there one night. We are leaving on Friday evening and then reach there by 7 o'clock, something like that. And then the next day, Saturday, we are going to spend whole day there, and the evening we'll be back to New Jersey. So that is a plan. I recommend everybody to register yourself. I'm going to share how to book the room and everything, all those details. So you take advantage, recharge your batteries. It's a natural farm, cows, deities, nice prasadam. It's a very big place to relax ourselves. So I encourage every one of you to take the advantage and step forward and join this pilgrimage yatra. Wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. And also, we started one more initiative for youth preaching activity. 13 years and above, they will go through some hormonal imbalance and some tough situation. So we want to help them out by creating a favorable, positive environment. So tomorrow evening, I set up a call for all the parents. What do you want? How do you want to grow your child after 13 years. All the youth parents, please join so that we'll understand your concerns and we will define our curriculum and our activities to fulfill your needs so that it will be more meaningful. Thank you very much. Let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimha for the protection of our congregation and as well as entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham. नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय. With that, we'll conclude here. Let's chant Vaishnava prayer and then 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra enthusiastically. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindhubhayeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय. अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. हरे कृष्णा.